Again. So, as you can see, we are 16 and 0. We are heading into the last week of the season. Um, it's wow. So we are playing the 7 and 9 Cardinals. We're about the same. Um, but as if any of you have watched, you all know we just locked up the number one seed. Uh, Broncos have locked up the two seed. Yep, Broncos locked up the two. Bengals four. Oh wow. Titans locked up a spot. Okay. Oh, the Jets are all right. The Jets are in. Okay. So one, two, three, and there's four. So there's one playoff spot left, and it looks like it is a what? It's a four-team race. Steelers, Bills, Browns. Sorry, Ravens, Pats. Wow. Okay. So let's see who's playing who. See who can get in this. What's up? You getting excited for the game tonight? Getting excited for the game. All right. So the Jets are playing them. Las Vegas is playing them. It's looking like Buffalo could backdoor their way into the playoffs because everyone else. Huh. Good, good, good. Hopefully you guys do better than what we did last night. Which I knew we were going to lose that game just by the pregame injury report. I knew what was going to happen. We're going to go ahead and contain that QB scramble. Not really. I mean, we were missing four starters. I mean, we were missing four starters. We were missing two defensive backs. We were missing our starting center, and we were missing our starting tight end. Uh, it didn't surprise me not at all. I knew what was going to happen. I honestly thought it was going to be worse. I thought it was going to be way worse than what it was. I actually had us losing. I thought we were going to give up like 40 plus points. But I mean, Eli Apple does what Eli Apple does. He forgets how to football properly. Um, and I mean, that's just what happened. We didn't have Xavier Howard. We didn't have, you know, like I said, we were missing so many pieces. We played that team full strength with Jalen Ramsey and Xavier Howard on the field, and Cater Kohu can play inside where he belongs. I mean, we beat that team. Um, that's just what happens. But seriously, I mean, that's just I expected as much. He is garbage. He is hot garbage. Honestly, with what I've been reading, is that Patrick Surtain Jr. or the second or whatever they call themselves nowadays rather than Junior. Patrick Surtain from the Denver Broncos is up for grabs. The Dolphins and the Broncos have a good rapport when it comes to trades. See Bradley Chubb last year. They need as many picks as possible. Um, I've been reading that Patrick Surtain is a possibility. But Patrick Surtain's also a possibility for every other team that's making a Super Bowl push, the 49ers. Um, I mean, you're going to have to give up a 1 and 2 for him, though. You're going to have to give up a 1 and 2 for him. That's just, once again, it's what it is. It might not be a 1-2 this year. You probably end up having to give up a 1 this year, 2 next year, which, I mean, if you're in the playoffs, you're already going to be picking in the 20s anyway. So what I've been reading, I've also been reading that we're going to be trading for. I can't remember for some linebacker. Um, I hear that we're trading for a coverage linebacker, maybe a defensive tackle from Carolina, Shy Tuttle. Um, and then I also just heard, it just came out maybe an hour or two ago, that the Dolphins they're going to be on the end season portion of Hard Knocks. That is confirmed. So, and that'll be out later this fall. I literally just saw that. Um, so, I think if Jalen, I don't know. I don't know. Xavier Howard's good.
Today,
At times he's underrated. At times he's overrated. We're going to see what Jalen Ramsey we get in a couple of weeks when he comes back.
here's Jason Sanders.
I did.
Now to
He
get
looked,
this one
honestly, he
started,
looked weird
and this one
with
is
he looked
underway.
weird.
Here-
I'm not going to lie. I got to change some stuff around now. He looked weird in Eagles uniform. He looked weird in a Tennessee uniform. He belongs,
This will be a
to me,
touchback.
he belongs
The
in
Cardinals now getting set to
in
go
Atlanta.
offensively.
I got to go and change some stuff around real fast. But I mean, what? Look at all those receivers that went to Alabama that were on the field last night. Julio Jones, Devontae Smith, Jalen Waddle. I mean, dude, wow. No, it went off. I mean, that's one of them at least. I mean, Julio Jones is going to be bona fide. He's a bona fide Hall of Famer. He's a bona fide Hall of Famer. Devontae Smith needs to quit dropping so many passes. Sorry, one of my people was hurt last game, and now he's back. So I need to move some things around. All right, but yeah, I mean, I saw that last night after the game and everything. Um, but yeah, there was just that was really cool to see. See Julio Jones on the field with Devontae Smith and Jalen Waddle, which, I mean, Jalen Waddle is my favorite Miami Dolphin player. He's my favorite player on my favorite team. Um, so, I think we're good to go. I think we're good to go all the way around now. All right. Yeah, I think we're good.
It'll be the dual threat quarterback Kyler Murray leading the way.
And when you have a guy like Kyler Murray under center, it not only opens up your playbook, it allows you to draw up even more plays because he's among the best dual threat quarterbacks in the league and a true playmaker. If flushed out of the pocket, he might even be more dangerous. The next step for him,
Channing Tindall missed last week's game. This is going to be hopefully a relatively quick, boring game. I do need to get. I got to get Jalen Waddle 2 touchdowns to break the record. He's already broke the receiving record. Devon Achane's has already broken the rushing
They
record.
did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely lapses that they're looking to correct.
And they work this well
Fumble that. Fumble it.
45.
Come on.
To help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22.
I forgot to put on the QB, not the QB spy, but shit.
Inside handoff, Penny. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to him behind the line. 2 yards.
Yeah,
to
I
loss,
forgot that I've
second and
traded
12.
so many people.
That was well
to the
played there
Arizona
defensively.
Cardinals,
2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef, that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. But, I mean...
On second down, here's the option. Trying to run inside.
But yeah, I knew it was going to be. I knew it was going to be bad. Honestly, like I said, I thought it was going to be worse. I really thought it was going to be worse.
They played well against the pass. Currently seventh in the NFL.
I mean, like I said, we had what?
Good unit of covering passes
Technically, what would you call it? 4 starters out. Because Tyler Croft was out too, and I mean, he's one of our.
But nothing doing on that one.
He's one of our. I think he's our best tight end. I mean, we were missing 4 starters, really on the borderline of 5. You get Isaiah Wynn go out. So, I mean, that's really, 5 starters go out. Then you had Jerome Baker and,
it's out of bounds. Now we'll see what the side judge says.
I forgot who collided last night, and they were out for a little bit. Javon Holland. And it was David Long, not Jerome Baker. It was David Long and Javon Holland. They collided in mid-stride. So, I mean, David Long was out for the rest of the game. Javon Holland came back in, but I mean, at that point, I mean, what do you do? I mean, it was just, it was a perfect storm for a loss. That's exactly what it was.
Time to his left. And he
It
slides
was a
and
perfect
covers
storm
up
for
at the
a
end
loss.
as he's going to be able to pick up
Not
decent
making
yardage.
excuses. I
They'll
mean,
wind up
but
getting
if we
9
play
after
that
tucking
team
it and running,
at
so
full
they'll
strength,
leave
that
with
game
second
does in
and
the
a
end
yard.
with us losing by 14 points. I'm not saying we win that game. I'm not saying that at all. I'm not saying we win that game. I'm saying we don't lose it by 14. And I think that's fair. That part's fair.
Back to throw. Nickerson. That's going to be caught by Waddle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
He likes to throw outside.
On first down, Nickerson.
Touchdown, hopefully.
Right back to Jalen Waddle for another catch. Down the right side.
There it goes. There's one. There's one. One more left.
Jalen
One
Waddle,
down, one to go.
58 yards. And the Dolphins get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Jason Sanders now for the extra point. And that makes it 7-0 Dolphins. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it was finished off by a Jalen Waddle touchdown.
So I decided to work on the defense a little bit.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback. And they'll begin at the 25.
Break the record right now. He's tied.
So the Cardinals offense back on the
field
for their second drive of the game. As the season winds down and you look at them in totality, you know, the offense has struggled. The defense has been pretty good, so I would imagine the changes this offseason may be more on the offensive side of the ball.
And this is where we always hear the term complementary football, because as you noted, the defense has played well enough for them to win games, and the offense has held them back. So they've got to reward that defense by improving.
You guys are playing against the
change a quarterback, running back, tight end.
Vikings. Well, I mean, look, you can't say with certainty that one team's going to beat the other. I mean, the Patriots beat the Bills yesterday. So I mean, you really can't say oh well, this team's going to beat that team. It's the NFL. If it was college, yeah, you could say that with a little bit more liberty and not feel too crazy saying that. But I mean, like I said, it's the NFL. You can't say one team's going to beat the other. I mean, the only thing you can do is really try to contain Kirk Cousins and Justin Jefferson. That's all you can really do. If you can contain that, really Kirk Cousins. Oh yeah, Justin Jefferson's out. He's on IR. I forgot. Oh yeah, you can contain Kirk Cousins and hold him and make him hold on to the ball with those exotic blitzes. Boast is coming for him. So I mean, if I was going to put money on a team, I would put money on San Francisco covering the spread. That's what I would do. I put money on San Francisco covering the spread, no matter what it is. I think after last week, they're going to come out really mad, pissed off, and they're probably going to make an example out of him. But once again, you guys got to get Kittle more involved this week too. You got to get Kittle more involved. That is paramount. McCaffrey is it's all well and good and everything, but I mean George Kittle is top 5 tight end, maybe even the second best tight end in football. And how many times did he touch the ball last week? One, 2.
It means a home game. It means a number of other things, but winning the division is paramount. You're right. They won't step off the gas here.
Now left side, a completion is tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he
that's just
past the 50.
Whenever I was watching that game last week and that was one of the stats that came up, I was shocked.
Looking to throw. Nickerson eluding the pressure right.
Oh, my God, you got to get that pass down, bro. He walks into the end zone. Well,
here we are. You look at how well this offense has played all year. 16-0.
Now, if it's on the money.
They'd be at home right now enjoying time off for their perfect season, getting ready for the postseason. But this is the decade of the 2020s, so that means 17 games are what's needed to get to a perfect season. Would a win here make them an all-timer for you?
It would. It absolutely would. And I realize we're not comparing apples to apples because of the length of regular seasons. But
Hold on. Yeah, I think I have Kittle and Ayuk on my DraftKings team. So I mean, I definitely
14-0 in the regular season. 3 wins made them
probably not going to make any money because what is it? Tua decided to forget how to football.
Continuing on and winning the Super Bowl.
So
they're an all-timer team already for me. Well, this has certainly been a nice drive with the way they've spread the football around. Here, they even get the fullback involved in the passing game. That's got to cause a lot of consternation on the defensive side.
Oh,
you got to
get in there! Oh, broke the record.
Jalen Waddle with his second touchdown of this opening quarter. And the Dolphins lead this now 13-0.
Probably end up getting him one more. Dude, what are you doing?
It's been a flawless start for them. They score, they get the stop, and they score again, Charles.
Complimentary football at its finest. You just mentioned how they got it done. They scored. The defense got the ball back for them. They scored again.
I mean,
that's the way you win ball games.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And it's
let's just say if the Vikings did beat San Francisco, to me it would be the second biggest upset of the week. In my eyes. Because even though the Dolphins lost last night, we're still in the division lead. We're going up and playing a pretty good team next week in the Patriots. We're playing them at home, wearing our throwbacks. And then Buffalo has a short week, and honestly, I think the NFL has finally figured out how to beat Josh Allen. I think it's confirmed.
They'll start on the ground. It's Rashad Penny.
Like I said, I think it's confirmed. I think these defensive coaches have figured out how to beat Josh Allen, and it's not that hard. Then we play the Chiefs, but then we got to bye. So I mean, we'll probably end up being we are playing them in Germany. I don't think Taylor Swift's going to Germany. Every game that Taylor Swift doesn't go to, it's a lot closer than what it should be.
Back in Arizona, second quarter action. It's the
I mean, I don't think she's
going
to go to Germany for that game.
Again from the 25 on 2nd and 10.
The fact that I'm even talking about Taylor Swift at all whenever I'm talking about football makes me sad.
This is Ertz on the pitch and catch. Only able to get a couple there. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. It'll go on the books as a sack and a loss of a yard.
What is it? Buffalo plays
Here comes the
The
Cardinals
Bucks
punter
on
now.
Thursday Night
As
Football,
he'll
so they
come
have a
on to
short
kick
week.
this one away.
And I mean, honestly, the Bucks have the defense.
He
Do have a
steps into
defense
this one,
that
and
would
this
make
is a
Josh
rocket.
Allen very uncomfortable.
Taken in at the 11.
If
Nice
you get a
job
lot
on
of
the
pressure
return
on
there.
Josh Allen
yards.
makes a lot of
And
mistakes.
out will come the
Makes a
offense
lot
as they
of
take over.
silly
The Dolphins
mistakes.
offense
He
now
throws a
heads
lot
back
of
on the
dumb
field.
interceptions.
It has been
And
about
I
as
think
perfect of a start to this game as these
I
guys could
think
have asked
that
for, Charles. They
defensive
scored on their
coordinators
first
have
two
figured that out
drives. They
about
still
Josh Allen.
haven't given anything up on the
Get
other
pressure in his
side of
face.
the ball, so
He
they
presses
can
him
already
over
make
the top.
this a
All
three-score
right,
game
what we're
here.
going to do right
if
here,
they can come
watch
away
these
with
two
points on this
safeties
drive.
right there,
They're
the two
almost pushing
safeties.
to the brink,
Those
aren't
two
they,
safeties
partner?
move
Almost
either
to the
way.
point now
That's where
where
you
it's a
go with
loss
the
of
ball.
words for me, which I
Nope,
know
they
would
didn't
excite all
go,
of our
so you
viewers,
take the
but
check down
you're just not
route
supposed
with
to see that type
Jalen
of dominance
Waddle.
so quickly in a game like this. Everything they've done has been working so far. Offense, defense,
That's how
name
you
it. It's
big
going well for them.
press. Oh, no.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up
Wanna
near
run the ball with
midfield
Achane.
here for 1st and 10.
It's Achane on the give.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the
No, we're not
ground.
getting
But I
any
think
candy.
the play gets made by the defensive front because
No.
if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes.
Oh, that's an injured
stack
timeout.
things up and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Hold on.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Close the door.
Back to throw. Nickerson. That is caught. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
But who do you
And
guys
they
have
pick up
next week? Or do you
25
guys
as
have
they
no?
convert
There's
on
no buys
3rd.
between 8 and 12.
On the handoff, it's Achane.
And down inside the
Come
15,
on, I ain't
shy of
trying.
the
Who do you
10.
guys have next week?
This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11. Again, it's Achane.
And he's brought down.
Achane.
Oh, God, please beat the Bengals. They are so overrated.
So he
That
has a
whole
nice run
team
to get
runs
him
through
down
Joe
there.
Burrow.
Was stopped just short of the goal line,
Which,
but
I
they
mean,
go right back to
I
him,
can say
CD,
the
and he
same thing about my
delivers
team,
to finish the
Tyreek.
drive off.
A little extra determination there, don't you think, partner? You notice he didn't tap on his helmet and say, get me out after the run down to the end zone. He said, I almost got in. I'm going to get in on my own. I'm staying in. And he carries it across the goal line.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away
I
is
really
Sanders.
would like for you guys to beat the Bengals. Honestly, more so, I would love for the Buccaneers to beat the Billies on Thursday Night Football. That's what would make me super duper happy.
Now this is into the weekend in the NFC. And it's all come down to this, hasn't it? Final week of the regular season. If this year's playoffs play out anything like the regular season has gone, could be in for a wild and fun month of January.
And we can break the rules because we can look ahead. All right, there's not a coach out there that's
Ooh, fumble the ball, Kyler.
It's always
Fumble
right
the
here,
ball.
right now. Forget that. Think about what the playoffs are going to look like. The teams that we see that are already in, the teams that are trying to get in, we could have some great matchups.
Oh, my God. Yeah. He's going to fumble the ball. He's going to fumble the ball. I can feel it. I can feel it. I can feel
That was
it.
earning a first down the hard way. You want your quarterback to be a scrapper, but you also want to keep him upright. He paid for that first down by taking a big-time hit.
Hope.
Crowd and intercepted.
And this one will be brought
Let's
back
go.
to the 22.
Boy, we've seen a lot of mistakes here in this first half, and another there on the interception.
Let's go.
Yeah,
Let's
they're
go. Let's go.
certainly
Let's go.
starting to
Let's
pile
go.
up, aren't they? Because, let's face it, we expect a miscue here and there,
And the pass
but they're
block,
already
and the
down
pass
3
block,
scores
even though
and
he's not
still
very good
giving the ball
pass
away.
blocker.
If they want to get back into this one, they've got to take care of the ball because right now, the way they're playing,
He stayed in bounds.
a whole lot for their chances.
And this turns
Yeah,
into
get
a
everybody
nice
inside,
game
too.
with a slide at the end. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
Hold on. Get inside. Where's your jacket?
didn't have one on because I wear shorts and flip-flops outside. And I'm going to get sick and get pneumonia, but Dad's not going to carry me to the hospital. I can just deal with it.
No, I'm busy.
Operating from the gun. Nickerson flushed out right. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. A great play there with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Dolphins are able to add on to their first half lead. Extra point.
Right, just go in my room and get it. It's underneath my TV. God almighty. Aggravate.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback.
The football back in the hands of the Arizona Cardinals. Still early in this one, Charles, but the last time this offense was out there, they threw their first interception of the ball game, so trying to avoid repeating that mistake here on this drive.
And to put a positive spin on it,
There you
at least it
go.
happened in the first half and not in a close
Dwyer
game
with
in the
another
fourth
one.
quarter, but you're absolutely
I mean,
right.
I'll be around. Yeah. Good luck with the game tonight if I don't see you, all right?
Question, Charles, but anything you try to avoid after your first pick, or you say it's one interception, we're still in the first half, I'm going to do the same thing?
I think you want to avoid playing scared, and put it into the mind of the quarterback that you've lost confidence in him. Make sure you get some throws that he's going to be able to complete, make him feel good about himself, and continue to run your offense.
So no gain on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Here is 3rd and 5. Now Murray. That's to the sideline and incomplete.
Well, based on what we've seen so far, I don't think you can even call this an off day anymore, partner, because this group we're watching, they are totally out of rhythm, trying to get their game plan up and running. That 0 on the scoreboard is glaring down at them with every incompletion.
Oh, he's going to go ahead and field it from the 30.
Oh, I didn't even see that he was. Oh, my God. I ran right into the back of him.
And it'll be Dolphin football.
Devon A-Chain in the offense,
Make
ready
the
to go
grounds
once
keeper
again.
wear
He's been
his
good.
sun
His guys
hat.
are winning. So far, the recipe working
Make
here
the
in the
grounds keeper
second
wear his
quarter.
sun hat. You know how to read?
To just tote the rock.
So read.
He wants to carry his team on his back, and that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that trend. Escaping the pressure right. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. Looking to throw.
Oh, my God. I thought he was going to clear that out.
Intercepted. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. He's had a fantastic
I thought he was going to lead him.
A lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22.
So 2nd and 4 from the 22.
To throw, it's Murray. That's caught by Penny. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Throwing now is Murray. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
Haven't allowed a touchdown in 6 quarters. The last 6 quarters.
Butker's kick here is good. And that drops a deficit from 28 to 25.
Well, it's getting ready to be 32.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2020,
oh, my God, that
coach termed his defense the firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The Dolphins taking over now late in this first half. And with a little under a minute to go, still time to try to put a drive together to add to their lead should they so choose. Here's a catch downfield by Collins. Down the left sideline. And he's going to be shoved out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A big play there just before halftime. 64 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Alexander. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
Let's see here.
Here's 2nd and 2 now from the 3.
If no one covers Achane, let's see what we got here.
Back to throw. Nickerson. And it's caught. Touchdown.
They stood flat-footed for a split second, so you knew.
Achane. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Dolphins will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Solid response that time by a young quarterback. Last drive interception, this drive the touchdown pass.
I like how you described it solid because you don't get extra kudos for bouncing back if you're going to be a big-time quarterback. You're supposed to do that. But at the same time, when you're a rookie, that's not guaranteed, is it? Sometimes they hang their heads and they go in the tank a little bit. Not in this case. Bounced back, took his team downfield, and threw a touchdown pass.
Okay, let's see. See what we got.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Well, the Cardinal offense going to take over late in this first half. And with the score where it is, even though I think they'd love to get back to the locker room, they may be forced to try and get something out of this drive. Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it 1st and 10. Murray now to throw. This is Ertz on the pitch and catch. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Murray going to throw. Leaves it for Penny. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. To throw is Murray. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Oh, I get the ball again.
The Cardinals
All right,
now.
let's see if I can.
He's been one of their few bright spots so far. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it.
Okay,
And
12 seconds.
spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20.
All right.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And with a huge lead already, they may be thinking, hey, our job's complete for these first 2 quarters. Let's get this to the locker room. Rolling to his left. Open man downfield is Waddle. He's got it. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards. A big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. Looking to throw. Nickerson flush to his right. That's into the hands of Waddle downfield. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. They go right back to him for 20 and a first.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
The kick by Sanders is good. So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout.
As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. It's all down to this. Week 18 of the NFL regular season. Lots to be decided, so let's get right to it. We'll start up at MetLife Stadium in New Jersey. And you can see an 8-point game as they've gone to the intermission. Mac Jones with a couple of touchdown passes. From there, let's head west to see what's going on with the Raiders at home in Las Vegas. And that one's gone to the half with the visiting Broncos on top. Marvin Mims, 2 touchdown catches in that first half alone. Lastly, let's get up to Buffalo to check on the Bills. In that game, all square as they take on the visiting Seahawks.
All right, Coach, thanks very much. Fine work as always as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. Now a crease here as he's passing.
Oh, my goodness.
He might take this all the way. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Miami.
And talk about taking words and
I just returned a kickoff for a touchdown.
I will guarantee you in their locker room, they talked about pressing the kicking game because you can get an advantage if you do it right, and they just did.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And we will not see an attempt to match that return touchdown as this will be a touchback and bring it out to the 25. The Cardinals offense now ready to get their first opportunity here in the second half.
What?
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
The prognosticator sombrero hat?
Second half begins with a run from Penny. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7.
No, I don't.
30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Back to throw. Murray dumps that off to Penny as running back. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Penny up the middle. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Again, it's Penny. So they get half of what they needed. It'll be 3rd and 6 upcoming.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
From the gun on
yes,
3rd
baby.
down, Murray. And he'll be... down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He'll get this complete to Rondale Moore. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
Here's a give to Penny.
God almighty.
Channing Tindall is there for the tackle. This defense just continues to bottle up that ground game. And look, I mean, the deficit right now for this offense is so big that it might not matter. But you're still in the third quarter. They're probably going to have to try things through the air, Charles.
I agree with you totally. That's what they'll have to do. They do need to run it occasionally to take a few hits off the quarterback.
Whoa!
Cardinals. Michael Wilson, 37 yards. And the Cards are able to claw one back. Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. So they get one score back, but still a long ways to go here in this third quarter. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it winds up in a touchdown for Arizona. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. Oh, a good return.
Oh, my God, there's another one. Yep.
Still going. One man to beat. And he will score. Touchdown,
good.
Miami.
Yeah.
I can't help it, partner. I get fired up. 2 kickoff returns for touchdowns in the same game. This is fun to watch.
Yeah, we call a lot of games at a lot of different places. Sometimes it seems like we do it simultaneously, but we rarely get to see this. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Spaghetti.
So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
Yeah, man.
You have to find something to play for.
Playing not good right now.
Until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. We're just looking at the scoreboard and where we're at in the third quarter. I don't know that it's going to matter much at this point, CD, but these small runs on the ground, they're not going to get it done.
No, they're not. And right now, the guy stopping the run,
Murray fighting, lost the football. And this is picked up by the
Told you he was going to fumble. I told you he was going to fumble. I said it all game. He just fumbled.
We know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side. A little loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his
type
type
of
of
lit up
talents, because you
all
feel
day.
like you're into the open field, and maybe you don't feel the people who are around you or closing in. All quarterbacks have to do extra ball security drills with the way the game's played now, because defenses, they attack the football as much as they attack the runner.
Looking to throw on second down. Nickerson. Open man is Waddle, complete. Now he's loose down the left sideline. Touchdown Dolphins. Jalen Waddle with career touchdown number 70. And the Dolphins get another third quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that, truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Have your parents buy getting a job and help them pay for school supplies. Woohoo!
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring that shit out. I dare you.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Yes. Yeah, it was like 3:30.
Here ready to take over.
It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. The turnover on the last drive, they had the issue in the first half as well. And that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
Second down, Murray sets to throw. And he finds Penny. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. That goes for 14 yards. First down, Cardinals.
Murray now running right on the option.
And he'll take this up over the 40 to about the 41. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is second down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. A solid gain of 7 yards that time on the keeper and a first down.
Yeah, man.
On the draw, this is Penny. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll...
All right, be right back. coming up for everyone that's not watching. I got a hot take. I have a hot take about my Miami Dolphins with the trade deadline looming. I have a hot take coming up. The Dolphins are going to trade Xavier Howard. We're going to trade him. We're going to get Cam Smith in the game. Woo-hoo! Ha-ha! What?
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 2. And now Murray's going to set up the throw. Has it complete.
What?
And he's got another first down.
I can't. God damn it.
A new set of downs after a strong pickup of 16 yards.
No, it's Will Smith.
Murray now on first down. And to the left side here, Wilson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
I'm going to throw up 60 points.
Now, this is certainly one of the bigger losses that we are going to see for quite some time. And you have to think at this point where we're at in the fourth quarter with how wide this advantage is. For this offense, they're just trying. And he's wrapped up. Taken down.
Nice. Good job, Sealer.
It'll be a loss.
I'm going to get rid of him next. Yeah, I'm getting rid of him in the offseason.
We've seen him escape similar situations
get the first round pick for him
and get away for pretty good yardage.
Yep.
At that time, they get him down.
Yeah, they've had enough evidence
I have Gore.
that he can get away and run for good yardage, haven't they? That time it felt like, okay, enough of this. Let's play it the right way and get him on the ground before he does any damage.
Meanwhile, Murray's throw complete there to Moore. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
Him to Turd Bunch.
So the completion good for 7 there. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards.
Turd Bunch.
From the gun, a give to Penny. And he'll only get this to the 17, well shy of what he needed. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down.
Yep, Dolphins need to trade Xavier Howard. We need to trade Xavier Howard and a 2nd-round pick to the Broncos for Patrick Surtain the 2nd. That's what we need to do. That's what we need to do.
But this remains a large deficit. So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points, able to give their defense a little bit of rest. Let them
I was about to say, if I get a 3rd return,
me, that's a good drive.
I haven't gotten any returns all year. This one game, I got 2.
Miami set to take over.
All right,
and this one is
here we go.
Pretty
this
well
is it.
before.
This should be the last time our offense takes the field in the regular season.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard
line. We got tripped up.
On the play there, 2nd down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Right back to A-Chain on 2nd down. And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40.
Some of the most unselfish players on any
Garlic
football
bread smells
team.
good.
Defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
3rd down, here's A-Chain.
I'll be going for that.
He needed 6.
I'll be going for that.
Halfway there. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th.
1st down.
And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the 1st. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. This is A-Chain. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
They're playing good run defense.
This is 2nd and 8.
I'm a little surprised by.
They'll run it. Here's A-Chain. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Shut up!
A yard in the wrong direction. Makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
It's done. Okay. Ha ha!
Operating from the gun, Nickerson. That's complete. It's Collins. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 43. So the Dolphins have it as we
She's
welcome
not sorry.
you back in.
She said that she told me that she did it on
On
purpose.
ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10.
That's not what she told me.
A-Chain on 1st and 10.
There we go.
66 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
2nd down and 4. A-Chain here. They stay on the ground. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort.
They're going to hurry back to the line now.
A-Chain now up the middle.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
2nd down and a
Gotta
little
get it
more
down
than
to
a
the
yard
4.
here. A give up the middle to A-Chain.
And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Hate to be blunt, but it is just continuing to prove to be the case that this O-line is manhandling this D-line right now.
They deserve to roll up their sleeves and show up their biceps because they're doing exactly what you just described, manhandling the defensive front. They've got the leverage, they are powering through, and they're controlling this game.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Now another timeout.
Because I don't want Jeff Wilson to get any rushing yards. I
That'll leave him with
need
just 1 remaining in this 4th
Devon
quarter
A-Chan.
play.
Second and 10. A-Chain gets it from the gun.
And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside.
Out of the gun, here's a give to A-Chain.
He's brought down after a pickup of 5, but he needed 8. 4th down.
Mike McDaniel dialing up the risk here a little bit on 4th down. They're going to go for it.
And he wants
Did he get there?
touchdown, but he will
Yes, he
have
got
the
over
first
100
down
yards.
as
Oh,
he's
my
tackled
God.
at the 2.
Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level.
Undefeated
in this
regular
contest.
season.
This game was over a long time ago.
Boom.
And you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely a dream scenario for everyone on that offense.
Yep, that's the hot take for the day.
Every
Dolphins
second.
trading.
Guaranteed.
Yes, I got it.
Top one
I'm
for
coming.
everyone
Let
in
me
this
get through
film
with this.
session.
Yep.
So for the Dolphins,
They finish off a perfect regular season, 17-0.
and now they'll have the week off as they get set to go after a Super Bowl title. Meanwhile, for Arizona,
It'll be double digits in losses as they fall to 7-10 for their final mark.
and I think you have to say ultimately this was a team that really underachieved.
Get me
I'm
out of the
Brandon
playoffs.
Gaudin, certainly have to thank Charles.
What? What? Yeah, Dolphins are trading Xavier Howard to the... I'm just talking. Dolphins are trading Xavier Howard to the Broncos and a 2nd-round pick for Patrick Surtain II. That's what I think is going to happen. All right, babe. All right. Yes.
Entire team got a grand. Barrett. Barrett! Put it on there. Then what is that? Okay. He's an 80. Shit. All right. You making Krotzums? Okay. Oh. All right. All right. So there's that. Like, follow, comment, share. Love you all. Bye.